But your next guest says that for China, tariffs, they do not matter. Joining us now, Derek Scissors, Asia economist at AEI, his team and his people just putting out a big piece that I'll post on social later about the tariffs and the bad math. We'll get to that in a second, Derek. But I want to ask you, they don't matter that much because here's the bottom line. Outside of Tesla, Starbucks, and Nike, maybe a couple of Buicks and some chicken feet, China doesn't buy much from us.
Right. The Chinese tariffs definitely don't matter in a macro sense to the American economy. None of us will notice except people who are specifically tied to China. My point is a little stronger than that. I don't know that the tariff rate on China itself matters. It certainly doesn't matter if we go from 50, 79, 129. The Chinese will transship goods through other countries. They will find the lowest tariff way into the U.S. They're better at that than everyone else. And so the tariff on China is actually the tariff the U.S. charges other countries.
Yeah, and it's interesting because I want to remind our audience, there are already sizable tariffs on China. Many were put on by President Trump in his first term. Many others were put on by former President Biden in his term. A 100% tariff on electric cars, made in China, for example. Solar panels, and this is why I bring this up for a reason. Heavy tariffs on solar panels put in by the previous administration, and there's still worry that some of those solar panels are getting to our markets untariffed because they're sold through other nations that then sell back to us. It's a real problem.
Yeah, it's a huge problem. I mean, 80% tariffs on China, 120% tariffs on China, the direction we're heading in. Chinese goods are not competitive with either of those tariffs. If the president really wanted to threaten China, he would say, look, we're going to pour resources into Customs and Border Patrol, and we're going to find where you're transshipping goods from. That isn't going to work anymore. It worked in my first term. It worked in the Biden term. It won't work now. That's the real action against China, not raising the top-line tariff rate, which they won't pay.
Yeah, so the article that your team put out on the bad math, we've been hearing more and more about this. Last week, everyone's kind of, sharpening their pens and pencils trying to figure this out. What did you guys at AEI figure out about how these tariffs may be calculated incorrectly?
Well, I love the idea that Voiger and Corinth are on my team, but congratulations to them. They're other AEI scholars doing independent work. What they did is they looked at the formula that was eventually published by the administration, and they said, you're making an assumption to just make this work the way you want. The formula shouldn't even do what you said. It should lead to much lower tariffs. And you just change the number out of line with your source, which was a published article, to get what you wanted. And that's the real point. This whole thing was rigged. It's a manipulated way to get very high tariffs because President Trump wanted to announce very high tariffs. And my colleagues found one of the ways that it's rigged. But if they hadn't rigged it that way, they would have rigged it another way.
Well, if you think that this is done to make high tariffs, then it sounds like you believe, Derek, this is not a negotiating tack, that the tariffs are here to stay. As Peter Navarro has basically implied, everyone's waiting for them to be taken off because the markets are down. Sounds like you don't think that's what's going to happen.
Well, President Trump goes back and forth. He wants to negotiate with countries. If you don't negotiate with him, he's going to punish you. So obviously there has to be some give in the tariffs. My main point is the tariffs won't work, and they won't work because they're not based on other countries' policies. They're based on an outcome. So other countries can't do anything about the outcome. They can only change their policies. So from the start, the tariffs aren't going to work. Whether we negotiate or not is basically President Trump saying, I'm going to stick with something that can't possibly work, or I won't. Now, I feel like he's going to respond to people who make him good offers, and that's going to be the start of changing the tariffs. But that we can't be sure about. What we can be sure about is the tariffs aren't going to do what the Trump administration says they're going to do because they're not set up to do that.